In nomine Padri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti, welcome to iBashers. I am Dirk. I'm your host. It's your show. I just host it. Sunday Mass Live. Liars, thieves, and spies all around us. I have a new stained glass window behind me, inspired by the beautiful American Airlines terminal, which is now defunct in Kennedy Airport, for more poured concrete and relative chaos, as they say. It's great to see everybody in the room. I had a really fun night on Friday night. I hope you guys did too. It was a terrific night. Fridays are becoming a big basher town. It's really great to see everybody in there. Let's see who got in here at number one today. Andrew Wolkowicz. Jesus Christ. Andrew Wolkowicz with Canadian $50. Holy schmagoli, crazy person that you are. I'll be here, and so should everyone else. Be sure to upvote and subscribe and become a Patreon if you can. Be the blessing in somebody's memory. Isn't that a wonderful thing to say? What do we give you for that? We start off with I can't give you the super chat gong, so I'm going to give you, where's the overlays on this thing? I have some new overlays. They're fun. Let's start out with some stars. Aren't those cool? Thank you, Andrew. Let's start out with the super chat gong as well. But we'll give you something a little bit bigger because that's a giant mega super chat. Thank you, kiddo. We love you, Andrew. Thank you so much. Andrew also says, Dirk and Oisin give so much to us all. If you can, give something back. That's awfully kind of you. Thanks. Listen, I subscribe and contribute to a lot of YouTube shows too because it's become the primary source of my enjoyment. I watched, what do we watch? We finished watching this new series called A Perfect Couple, and it looked like it was going to be like an Agatha Christie style whodunit, and we were very excited about that. And it just devolved into the worst, like Neighbors, EastEnders, All My Children, General Hospital. It became such a daytime soap opera shit fest. But I saw it through after prompted by Carolyn Martin. She's like, just see it through. I just wanted to give up on it because it was so crap. The only thing I can say is at least Nicole Kidman, who seems to be in everything lately. Why is she in absolutely everything lately? It's unbearable. Let some other actresses work, God damn it, will you please? Dave Fahrenheit 451. I owe you one, right? I do. Did I give you one? No, I did. I didn't. Okay, Glenn Parker got his Basher of the Day song today, and Dave got his. I did do it because I gave you the new song. Because I'm mixing up the songs because you guys are getting it you're getting it a couple of times a month. I can't give you the same song over and over and over again. Selena, happy Sunday Eve. Hope everyone is enjoying the weekend, upvoted, and looking forward to the show. Hello, beautiful Selena. Great to see you. Yeah, I put the thumbnail up there early just because it seems like the earlier you wouldn't be able to tell with the numbers in the room right now, but everybody said they asked me they like an earlier show. Well, we'll see. Like Sunday's good for me, so I could do it at 1, I could do it at 2, I could do it at 3. Tell me what time is best for you. A lot of you guys are on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Some of you are in South America, which is pretty close to the same time zone as me. You let me know. I am your humble servant. Ken Furby's here. Good Lord, the choir have checked in early today. Yes, well done, Andrew. Hello, everyone, and Dirk. Holy orders for today. Upvote and subscribe. It doesn't take more than a second to just hit the thumbs up button on the bottom if you can do so. It's a really important thing in the algorithm world of YouTube. The more they see that you've upvoted, the more they'll push the video out to other people, and we can have new people in the congregation and join us for each and every episode. It's nice to meet new people. I know, I love it. Kevin Landon is here, number 4 again. Happy Sunday to Dirk and all the bashers. Happy Sunday to you, dear one. Great to see you. Andrew says, Ken, it's Dirk's fault for being an inspiration, keeping me checking in. Nice thumbnail. Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Perhaps Dirk will finally get around to remember to shave. I know. Well, I got a haircut, so that's half the battle. I don't know. I'm assuming that when the weather gets colder, I'll just go even bigger bearder. I was going to get rid of it and I didn't. I know. Dino's here. Early mass today. Upvoted. Is it too early for you? You guys let me know. Your wish is my command. I will acquiesce to whatever the bashies, bashers, bashtaristes, bastardos, any kind of suffix you like to put on that, I will do. Dark Lord, knobhead number 2. I have not been to church in 20 years. Vampires are not allowed in. And he's got Paul Thorpe in there. It's very funny. Melly C, happy Sunday, Father Dirk and all the Bastards. Happy Sunday to you, my darling. Daniel Gutierrez is here. Bashers back home. Oh, man. I've been looking at all your photographs. I'll share some of them today in the Gallery of Bastards. And we'll talk about your Irish holiday. You know, sure, I might be a little bit biased being an Irish person myself. However, when people go to Ireland for the very first time, I think the first thing that shocks them is how incredibly welcoming the people are. I mean, friendlier people you will not find. I've been all over the world, been around the world, and you won't find no friendlier people than in Ireland. You won't. They're just the absolute kindest people, ready to open up their doors for you to share a pint or a sherry or whatever it is, whatever your tipple is. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing. And Daniel, I'm so happy you made it home safely, and great to see you. And I can't wait to share so much more of your Irish adventures. Fantastic. Ray's in the room. I'm easy, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Dean's here with a £1.99. Happy Sunday. Let's do that. Woo! Confetti burst. Those are fun, right? I got a couple of new things in the house to tickle your fancy if I can. The one thing I got to remember to do is turn it off, because you have to click it on and you have to click it off. It's not like the other things that I do here all the time. So we've got Dean again with another pound of Bashers and Dirk. Okay, so now I'll give you this. Silly, I know, but it's what makes the world go round. Ray says, today I worked hard on the hooker. Did you work hard on the hooker? Dean says, Ray, I'm confused. Hooker has many different meanings. 1, did you work on a rugby player? 2, did you have to pay her? 3, or is that a fishing method? 1, 2, and 3. What is it? Thanks. Well, we'll find out soon. The girl with the wrench. It's Carolyn Martin. $19. 20 balloons. Let the service begin. What are we going to give you for that? I've got a couple of things. What's more fun? I like, does this work? Oh, it does. Confetti up, confetti down, confetti up, confetti down. Fun stuff for everybody in the house. I'll be adding stuff to the show as we go along. Getting the DJI Mic 2, which means I'll have 2 microphones. One for me and one for whomever I decide to talk to in our many journeys. Carolyn Martin and I were talking about it earlier. We were also talking about going on location. I'm not going to tell you where, but it's extremely timely if we can get it in, within the next couple of weeks or whatever. But it's going to involve a train ride out of state so I can talk to a bunch of people about some confusion that's happening in the world right now. And I think that might be interesting. Kevin Landon, welcome back. The dreams where you get it out. I don't know the words. Hope all is well. Kevin Landon, great to see you. Andrew has to say, Carolyn, how are you feeling? I spoke to her today. I'll give you the update. She is, in a little discomfort. However, she's a strong, powerful woman, and she is, she's Carolyn Martin. She is invincible. She is woman, which is great. And that's why we know and we love her. She's, it's going to take a little time for her to get her thumb and all that stuff. I think there's multiple casts. They kind of sliding scale. They bring it down. Big cast, smaller cast, and then she'll be back in business and ready to kick your arse, as they say. Upvote for Father Dirkus if you can. If you can upvote, it's a great thing. Upvoting is much appreciated. If you want to hit that bell, the subscribe and notifications, iBashers, it's your show. I just hosted. What do we do on the show? We get to know everybody. We have giveaways. We have fun walkabouts. We have Sunday Mass. We have Friday night drinks. We do a lot on this show. We try to make it tailor-made for what you guys want and what I want too. Whatever it is you want, I want. So it's a win-win for everybody. Carolyn says, I'm feeling better. Unfortunately, this is a 3 to 6 month process because the digits, man, are some of the most complicated stuff. And, that especially would be better to break that than that. Uh, Ray says, now it's a Sunday service. Carolyn Martin is here. Everybody's so excited. So excited. So excited that you're here in the house. We had a nice long phone conversation. She's one of the people that I talk to on the phone. Like I'm a 14-year-old girl. David Simon, sending you all good vibes. Much loves, Basharisi. Much love to you, David Simon. It's so great. David Simon says, hope you're on the mend, Carolyn. She is. New Age Church. No, this is like mid-century modern. I could pull it up for you. I'll tell you something very interesting. You want to hear an interesting story? I'm going to pull this up, and it's American Airlines Terminal glass mural. Okay, images. Okay, so you want to hear the best part? And you guys don't know about this. I don't think you know. I don't think I've ever mentioned it ever. But here's the dealio, right? So this was the American Airlines terminal way back in the day, right? This is like the terminal that, I used to go to all the time because my dad worked for American Airlines. It's part of my life. This was the largest stained glass mural in the world. And it was part of American Airlines International Hub. And it was absolutely beautiful, breathtaking thing. And about 10 years ago, they knocked this terminal down. And they were trying to, like everything else that we try to save in this world, this particular mural was sold to a salvage company, and they wound up taking this thing down, building this big cement ugly block of absolute crap. And because their terminal now just looks like a shopping mall, like every other one does. But what's really crazy is, and let me see if I can get back to this. So here's what it looked like in real life. So the mural that I have in the back is based upon that, obviously different colors because just the dark would have been too dark. But for Christmas last year, what did I do? I got Paul a 3-pane version. So this area here, I bought him a piece of the American Airlines terminal so we could always have it because it was completely taken apart and sold off for art and things like that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it was a gorgeous, gorgeous mural and the VIP lounge inside looked like this. This is what their lounge looked like back in the day. Look at it. Everything was so much better. Look at this, a desk with a telephone, lamps. This is what lounges look like before. Now you see people in flip-flops and shorts. And this was only for flagship first people, and kept the riffraff out. Beautiful diaphanous curtains. Look at this. It was just a gorgeous thing. Forever gone. Air travel has turned into just a bag of shit. It's just not as fun as it used to be. You see people with backpacks. Backpacks need to be like flip-flops. Backpacks in travel, they need to be eradicated. When you're in confined spaces, people don't realize that they have another 1.5 of 2 feet behind them. So you're constantly getting banged into by people. And it's horrible. And I hate it. Luggage companies, come up with a better option. I have a 1 wheel away that I use. It's fantastic. I use it all the time. It works for me. Ray says, Jesus, I actually blessed myself with you at start. Did you? Hey, I'm a serial crosser. I do it in front of every Catholic church I walk in front of. It's just something that's in my brain. It's something I've been doing my whole life. And you know what? Somebody even said that to me. They said, you do that? I was like, fuck right, I do. Panel power. Buon pomeriggio, amici miei. This is, that means good afternoon, my friend. Indeed, my friends, I should say. Good afternoon to you, buon pomeriggio. Andrew Wolkowicz, Ray, force of habit. Yeah, it's a force of habit. Happens. Time Flies says, prayers for all the blessed channel watchers. Amen to you, buddy. Thank you so much. JHB with the $4.99 super sticker. Now we'll give him a gong. We'll go back to the gongs for this. Softcore Terracore, £5. Carolyn Martin, good to see you back. I think my wrench is the wrong way around. What is it? What was it? What was it? I think my wrench is the wrong way around, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Thanks. I still got to get to the softcore core because I just think it's going to be a great, excuse to grab one of my really metal guitars with a whammy bar on it and come up with something cool. Carlos Poggy's in the room. Blessing be upon you, Monsignor. Ooh, I got promoted, Monsignor Dirkermus and his faithful choir stardos and stardust, choir stardos and choir stardust. Be well with you, fine pilgrims. Thanks so much, Carlos. Andrew says, I'm easy, but somebody has to be. Yeah, you're easy. Just face it. Nobody's slut shaming you. Ken Furby, I'm easy on timings. It's Sunday. It's a 6 p.m. kickoff in the UK. Yeah, only because I did it. I had to do it really early last week because of my family party, birthday party, Sean's 50th birthday party, which was spectacular. His wife did Claudia. She did such an amazing job. It was so beautiful. It was in this gorgeous restaurant. The food was great. The collection of people was great. And I'm not a big party person. And it was a wonderful, wonderful party. She outdid herself, and he was so excited. He had such a nice time. And he's just absolutely one of the most wonderful guys in the whole wide world. Talented and fun and sweet as pie. So thanks you guys for that. And thanks for everybody for tuning in. It's a light, we have a light congregation in the room. But, what are you going to do? Panel Power, Tridentine Mass today. JHB, been to 15 countries, agree how nice Ireland is. It's outrageous. It's so right. Dirk, if you want an Irish fix without flying over the Atlantic, just go to Newfoundland for a weekend. I don't need an Irish fix. I'm surrounded by Irish fixes, my friend. I've never been to Newfoundland, though, and I'd love to go. Newfoundland. Daniel Gutierrez with $4.99. Agree. Father Dirk is so many friendly people in Ireland. Let's all remember to say good morning, etc. and strike up conversations. That's me. I'm like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Like, I keep the girl at the post office busy longer than I should because we're having a chat about things. I'm just, people. People are great, man. I like to meet people and have a great conversation with them if I can. How about Gong Woman 1? Thank you, Daniel. Nathaniel Hannon with $4.99. My priest believes in the 5 B's for a good homily. Be brief, brother. Be brief. Yeah, I'm not doing a homily today, but we do have a Dear Dirk. So I don't need to homilize, if that's a word, anybody in the room. We all know that the Bashers are good people. We don't have any arseholes in our gang. So we do wind up on other people's social media. And you know what? Open book, man. Open book. It's all fine because we're a great collection of people and we are righteous. That's all I have to say. Kevin Landon. Did I give you something for that? I feel like I didn't. No, I didn't. I gave it for him. Gong Woman 3. Thank you, Nathaniel. Kevin Landon. Dirk is just styling with the confetti and the balloons. Do you like the confetti and the balloons? Tell me what you think of that. I'm working on new stuff. Confetti, balloons, and stars. Trying to catch the stars. I don't know. It's little things like that on the show that just make it more fun for me and hopefully for you too. There you go, Carlos Paggi. Very, very good. Very Mondrian. It is indeed sort of Mondrian-esque. It definitely is. I love mid-century modern. Vatican II, even though I prefer a pre-Vatican II mass because I like all the smells, bells, and all the Latin stuff, incantations and potions and scariness. Fearing God. It's more interesting. Keeps people in line. People need to fear something. That's why communities or ethnicities that don't have a supreme being, a higher power, don't feel that they need to answer to anyone. for their choices. And I think it's very important. I see the role of religion. I do. While I might not adhere to every single nitpicky rule, because for obvious reasons and things that you all know about, but I really do believe in the tenets of being a good neighbor, a good person, a good partner, all of those things. Treat people with respect, treat animals with kindness and love, all those things. I believe all that stuff. Don't steal, don't. I curse like a sailor, so I'm already screwed on that. But do not. Well, you can covet thy neighbor's wife. Just don't do anything about it. It's not good. Raver says, Nathaniel, you sure he's not a biker instead of a priest? No, but I was looking at Vespas yesterday. I was on the Vespa website. Man, are they expensive. Wow. Wee. And listen, for when the Italian thing finally does come to pass, Dirk doesn't drive. Dirk doesn't have a driver's license. Maybe he will get one in Italy. I doubt it. I won't have a reason to, I don't think, but I definitely want a Vespa. And so maybe I'll get an older one, but I really like those electric ones. They're super cool. I really like them. Oh, look who it is. Mama O'Malley, Jer, the beautiful Jer O'Malley. I lit a candle this morning in church for all of you. Oh, see, that's why she's an angel. I'll keep you in my prayers, Carolyn, for a speedy recovery. She's one of the most incredible matriarchs I've ever known. She's a whirlwind of energy and kindness and love, and we absolutely adore her. Jer O'Malley. That is Oisin's mom and Emmett's mom, in case you didn't know. And Aaron's mom and Eve's mom. And all of them. It's incredible. Panel power. Austin Clark stained glass. Very good. Very good. Andrew Olkwich, I miss the days when people actually tried to get properly dressed for occasions. Yeah, well, I'm like a broken record on that because there was a great line in The Perfect Couple where, first of all, Nicole Kidman plays a character who is so unlikable. She's an evil snob. She's such an incredible snob to the point where you just want to smack her. And she says something about flip-flops, and I just felt vindicated. She just says, oh my God, they wear flip-flops, something that shouldn't be seen outside of one's home. That's so true because I hate flip-flops. And it turned, I'm not going to give it away because the last episode reveals she ain't no fancy lady at all, which made the story better. I liked it better when I found out that, she's formerly... I miss the days when people actually tried to get properly dressed. I do too. I don't see if you're going to church or you're getting on a train, not a subway per se, but if you're going on a train journey, like say you're going from London to Bristol or Dublin to Ballina or whatever your journey is, New York to Chicago or Philadelphia, dress a little bit nice. Getting on a plane, I think people should, first of all, it's cramped quarters, it's a pressurized cabin, recycled air, couple of things that people don't want. What? They don't want to see your hairy legs. They don't want to see your cleavage. They don't want to see your posterior anyway, and they don't want to see you covered in all your sleeveless stuff. You're showing off your tattoos or your piercings or any of that stuff. But one of the things that I noticed, and I've said this a million times, and you guys know I do watch Fashion Police, and that's a show that I really love doing. And because it's a part of my life that I enjoy beautiful clothing and haberdashery and fragrance, etc. Fragrance should be only detectable to you and to the person that you are intimate with, or somebody who gives you a hug, someone you're in near proximity. I should not be able to smell the guy's cologne in 4D. You should certainly not be able to know the fragrance. Oh, she's wearing Joy by Jean Patou in 7F. It's fragrance should be used delicately. It's a personal thing. You shouldn't be walking around human air freshener. Nobody wants human air freshener. So when you're in a pressurized cabin, or you know what, think twice about your hairy toes. Think twice about your cologne. Think twice about your titty top. It's vulgar. We've lost control of what's vulgar and what's not. I saw a girl on a plane once. She was wearing nude leggings. Nude leggings. You just see the crack of her arse. It's horrible. Ray, Andrew, I always get dressed up for this and fashionably. See, of course you do, because you know what you are? You're a dandy, sir. You're a dandy. Uh, Ray says, and I kissed Bishop Eamon Casey's ring at my confirmation. We all had to kiss the ring, didn't we? Turned out fine. I never lie on land. I would appreciate any prayers and good vibes for my Irish friend's mom as she battles medical issues. Thanks in advance. Oh, Kevin, well, thank you. Let us know her name so we can, if any of us want to say a private little, message to the guy upstairs, or light a candle, or do an incantation, or a Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, or whatever it is that you rely on for sending out good energy to get back good energy. Let's all wish her some good vibes as she faces her medical issue. That's what we're here for. We're the eye bashers. God damn it. Space Ace. Hey, Dirk, what for you is the most compelling and meaningful teachings in Christianity? Well, I think one of the problems with people who abuse the tenets of Christianity are the crazy evangelical people and the right-wing Republicans, and don't get me started on that. Democrats can be just as bad. So I'm right in the middle. See, I'm right in the middle of this frame. However, only the right wing of America do you have everybody talking about Jesus Christ and using Christ's name in vain. And that's a sin, people. To try to exploit the way people behave, et cetera, et cetera. Meanwhile, these people have the worst holes in their story. They all wear too much makeup. They're all former prostitutes. They're all diddling kids. They're all horrific. And they've all been busted 1,000 times. Thou doth protest too much, as Shakespeare said. And it is true. I just hate when people who are unchrist-like. Listen, it's like when Trump held the Bible up. Remember that photo opportunity where somebody gave him a book and he's going like this? It was just the most ridiculous thing. And then people are like, he's a man of faith. He's not a man of faith at all. At all. He knocks up girls and stuff. Doesn't mean you shouldn't vote for him. That's free will, baby. Do what you will. But people who equate, like you see pictures of him on Instagram or on Facebook where they've got Jesus holding his shoulder as if he's an emissary of Christ. People abuse that. For me, the most compelling and meaningful teachings are the way Jesus led his life, how he sat among thieves and prostitutes and people who were suffered from illness or whatever, the disciples, the way he had no judgment. Having no judgment against people is the most important thing. Charity is the most important thing. Understanding and compassion is the most compassion. I grew up in a church that was staffed by the Passionist priests, and being passionate was very important. And it's something that I'll never get rid of in my life, to have compassion for people in their time of need. You would hope that they would have it for you. We should have it for them. So that's the most compelling thing for me. Conversation, Andrew says, I once had, Andrew, you're a male slut. I am not. Oh, then I forgot to say hi to your mom and your aunt. But we're stars. The stars are fun, right? Curse like a sailor. Feck off, feck off. Wayne grows in the room. Great to see you. Oh, I know. Man, this is terrible. I don't know if anybody, listen, this is a rock thing. Once I get around to Metal Mondays, Music Mondays, which is coming soon, Perry Farrell attacked Dave Navarro. That's a band called Jane's Addiction. They were popular in the late 80s and 90s. Been caught stealing when I was 5. I met those guys once a long time ago, and he was such a super duper duper weirdo back then. So he was obviously high. He was on something, mood stabilizers. Who knows what he was on? But he was screaming at everybody in the room and saying crazy stuff. The next thing you know, he attacks his guitar player who just got over long COVID, was unable to participate in their reunion because Dave Navarro was suffering very badly from long COVID. So this poor guy is playing his guitar. He's a very good guitar. He got attacked by the singer. What happened? I don't know. Carolyn Martin says, thank you, Mrs. O'Malley. Aw, you guys would be great friends. I know that because she's amazing. You're both amazing. So true about fragrances. Listen, man, just if you have a Weaponister or like an atomizer, or if you have a spray, if it's just if it's like a what is the word I'm looking for? If it's doesn't have a spray bottle, basically what you just do is you go chunk chunk in your hands, a cologne. You do this, because women's fragrances don't have splashes. Very rarely are they. And for women, it's 2 puffs, no more. Boom, boom. If you're going to a late night candlelit party in a very big room, like say you're going to Cipriani or somewhere fancy, 3 is the rule. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And also the cologne on the wrist thing, that's only when you're testing. That's a load of shit. This is not the Victorian age where a man might unglove you and then sniff your hands. That's something a dog does. It's not something people do. For big night outs, I use Nero 70 from Marzio. I don't know that in Rome. Oh, you get a custom thing? Is that like Creed? Nero 70 from Marzio. Very good. 70 in Rome. Marzio. I don't know it. But does that mean like March field? Marzio, March, and Campo. So is that what that means? You're Italian, right? It means, I guess it means the fields of March, 70 in Rome. Kevin Landon, my friend's name is April. Well, we're all thinking about April. Let's give her an amen. Amen to you, April. She's a duff before marriage. She was a duff. E. Stewart Hall, when you start attacking the personality, well, yeah. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. YouTube user heard my name, rushed to the phone, saw my pics last Thursday. Thanks for that. Oh, I'm so glad. YouTube user. Did you? Do you have a real name? What is it? Everybody's got some kind of name here. Dante placed bad popes in circles of hell, including the current one, when he published the 2 Commendia. The new one? Is he a bad pope? Don't say Francis is bad. I like Francis. The previous one was a Nazi. Well, not Ratzenberger. I've heard other stories about him, but Pope John Paul, who they rushed into canonization, But then again, listen, all those kids in Germany back then, they were all forced to be in the Hitler Youth, especially the blonde ones. He was from Poland, right? A head groundsman. Did I miss communion? Not yet. Not yet. E. Stewart Hall, thanks for turning me on to Duolingo. Oh, I'm so glad. I just hit my 5-year anniversary, and I was like, why is my Italian so shit then? Because you need to be immersed into it. You need to be, like I live with a person who speaks fluent Italian, and we should only speak Italian in my house. Now we kind of do it more than we ever did before. My vocabulary is pretty damn good. However, there's a lot of rules and stuff and conjugates that you just don't get because it's all the, gender-based stuff. So it's tough. E. Stewart Hall, put one spray on the back of your neck. That way they smell it when they kiss you and you smell it when you stand up. That's for both. Well, that is interesting. Campomrazio is that right? I didn't know that. I think I'm actually Irish. Oh, okay. Campo, but you speak Italian though. You have said a lot of Italian things on this show. Campomrazio. Well, I mean, the breakdown of that word is campo means field, and Marzio is March, so March field. I guess the March. I guess so. Current Pope when Dante was alive. Oh, better, because I like Francis, Good day, everyone. Great to you, Mart and the beautiful Bronson. Always great to see you in the room. Thanks so much. So what do we got now? Thanks for everybody for coming on in. Let's start with a little letter. Dear Dirk, dear Dirk, dear Dirk, dear Dirk. So nice to see everybody. Okay, so let me get the letter out that I got from our friend. I didn't print it this morning. I should have. Isn't that the smartest way to do it? I'll get it in a second. This was recently. Okay, here it is. Here it is, Dear Dirk. Oh, Dear Dirk. Okay. Dear Dirk, I'm in a bit of a pickle. And by pickle, I mean a royal sized conundrum involving tiaras, corgis, and immigration paperwork. Oh, that sounds bad. You see, I thought I had it all figured out when I married an American. I really thought moving to California would be a bit more like a permanent vacation, except with more celebrities and maybe the occasional kale salad, which I love. Turns out, not true. It's just paperwork, taxes, and dealing with my pain in the ass wife, who I definitely love and didn't marry for a green card, and being asked if I know David Beckham by everyone, which of course I do. First off, the green card isn't as glamorous as I thought. I half expected it to arrive with some footmen, but there was very little fanfare. Maybe a tiny little marching band or a glittery envelope, but instead it was this dull plasticky thing with my photo on it where I look like I got lost in a game of polo and got kicked by my own horse. Anyway, it didn't even say welcome Prince anywhere on it. Very disappointing. Oh, who is this? And then there's my wife. Yes, hot, yes, but she's difficult. And I don't mean that just once a month. Every day of every minute of every year. Can I deal with her for the rest of my life? She's created serious rifts in my family who I'm now barely on speaking terms with. And I'm not sure it's been worth it at all. Even when I FaceTime my brother, he looks like he's fresh out of a Barber catalog, standing in some field with a castle casually standing majestically behind him. I'm like, oh boy, we just had a jolly old good time with the kids at Balmoral, saying then he'll laugh when one of his offspring calls me Uncle America. My heart shrivels a little with each passing moment and thought. I think of the life I could be living, but now I'm basically a ginger expat with a podcast. Dirk, can you help me? Was it the green card? Was it worth it? Should I have stuck with the corgis, the castles, or dare I say dear old dad? Or did I make a big mistake by marrying this American actress? Oh boy, that's a conundrum. Very, very dangerous indeed. Well, so I wrote you a response. Dear who I think you are. Ah, how the mighty have fallen. From Buckingham Palace to the B-list celebrity spotted buying oat lattes in LA. I never thought I'd see the day when you'd trade castles, corgis, and crowns for TMZ paparazzi and sponsored Instagram posts. But hey, I guess every prince deserves the right to a pumpkin spice latte, right? You say you miss the castles. Well, welcome to the club, pal. Those turrets and tapestries have been replaced by a 2-bedroom in Santa Barbara and a 2-hour commute to scratch your ass. No more corgis either, just a rescue dog that you've named and put on Instagram, and he's got more followers than you do. But look on the bright side. The royal wave is now the royal hustle. You're not waving at crowds anymore or having to get up early for your royal duties. You're now just hustling for that next Netflix deal. The struggle is real. As for your dearest wife being a handful, well, you did marry an American actress, and you know how actresses are. That's like buying a Corvette and then having to explain why you're not allowed to own an Aston Martin. But I have to give her credit. She's made you into something I never thought possible. You're now a Kardashian-adjacent personality. And that's quite an achievement to go from His Royal Highness to His Royal Memeness. I mean, how many former princes can say they've been on Oprah and roasted on Twitter at the same time on the same day? And let's not forget the whole ginger thing. You used to be known as the world's most famous male redhead, a beacon of hope for gingers everywhere. Let's face it, girl redheads have always been hot. The guys, not so much. So now you're a royal ginger, no less. You were proof that being a redheaded man could be glamorous, even if it was often considered the least attractive of the male species according to stereotypes. But now you've been dethroned, my dear friend, by Ed Sheeran. Yes, Harry, even you, the most famous ginger, are not the most famous ginger anymore. You went from Prince Hottie to, who's that redheaded English guy again? You know the one? No, not Ed Sheeran. Yeah, that guy. So now you're a walking tabloid headline, my friend. Your every move is scrutinized, dissected, and gift. Remember when your biggest worry was, which military regiment will I have to serve in? Or which fancy school will I be photographed graduating for? Now it's whether or not you'll be seated next to Khloe Kardashian at the next red carpet event. Quite the royal downgrade, wouldn't you say? And since you say you love your wife, and that's what counts, if you can navigate life with her, the queen of strategic publicity, surely you can survive being the Duke of Netflix. Somebody's got to be. In the end, love is about compromise. She compromises your royal dignity, and you compromise your sanity. So chin up, Dear H, you may no longer be a respected royal, and you might not even be the most famous ginger, but look at the bright side. You're now an international meme for Rogaine. And in this world today, that's almost as good as being a prince. Dear Dirk, dear Dirk, dear Dirk, dear Dirk. Dear Dirk, thanks so much for sending me that letter, Harry. Let's do what time is it now? It is 1:44. You know what time it is now. Lots of features on this show.
The Gallery of Bashtards, send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards, you share them with me, and I share with the world.
The Gallery of Bastards, starting off with James Mikachich. He sent us another picture, which we love, because I gushed insanely about this gentleman's tendencies for beautiful haberdashery, his beautiful luminary. He sent us another shot in his Panamera with this gorgeous, I want that jacket so desperately. It is gorgeous. Thanks, James. So much for that. God, it was worth the repost, wasn't it? Sure was. And then we've got, hold on. A couple of these are, because what Gmail does to me now is it doesn't give me the ability to see everything I wanted. It now kind of blocks everything out. So is this a real picture? That's Ray Ray's toast. We showed that on Friday. Hooker Racing. Oh, that's a video. Can't do that. John. Hey, John, with his Seiko Sunday. Let's do that. Seiko Sunday looking great. Oh, I love that. I love that. That NATO is fantastic. Seiko's, man. Oh, I don't have a watch on today. Oh my God. What watch should I put on? You guys know what I have. Tell me. I didn't put a watch on. Isn't that crazy? Hey, you want to see? I'm going to put on this. My sister was going through, our parents' stuff. She lives in our parent, she's the curator of the house. And she found a watch in a box, and it was a Mickey Mouse watch. It's a Mickey Mouse. Oh, you can't see it. It's not green. It's silver. It's a Mickey Mouse watch, and it's very small. But my sister wanted me to have it. My mom bought it, and I don't know why she bought it. And it is made by Citizen on the back. It's a Citizen, and it's very small. But you know what? It had the right time, and it's got luminous alpha hands, and it's got a bunch of coins and Mickey Mouse, and it's celebrating the 70th anniversary of Mickey Mouse, 75th anniversary. So I'm wearing that. How dare you not wear a watch? I know. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. I forgot to put a watch on. I mean, it happens. I hate when I don't have one on the street. That makes me insane. That's really, really hard to do. Okay, so we got Daniel Gutierrez. The West is the best. It is. I will say so myself. Being of Western extraction. Yeah, look at this magical place. Look at that. Look at that sky. Only in Ireland, kids. Only in Ireland. There's a lot, and they're on separate emails. If you guys could send them, if you're going to do multiple pictures, it helps out tremendously if you can. Send them to me in one email. Oh, you did. Great, Daniel. Fantastic. You're the best. We get to see some Irish living here. As you do. Look at that. Oh, just look at the brown bread. Oh, God. What I would do for brown bread right now. Oh, my God. You're having a bit of chowder. And some brown bread and some gorgeous wine. Look at that. Having a cigar out on the veranda. And the pub. Yeah. Isn't that great? No other place in the world where you get a pub like that but in Ireland. Amazing. Yeah. Panel Power says the West is the best. The end. I know. The West is magical. It's magical. Even the O'Malleys wouldn't get upset about that because they're originally from the West. They're from Mayo. They are. Grace O'Malley. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. Danny Gutierrez. More stuff from the west of Ireland. Can I blow this up? I can. Look at that. Go west, young man. Oh, look at that. Yeah, can you believe that? It's beautiful, huh? Millions of years in the making. Millions of years in the making. That's a great shot. You got your wellies on there. Perfect attire. Isn't that funny, though? You were just in Ireland and you have to wear that in the summer. That's insane. Look at that. Oh, man. It's a great place to go escape to, huh? Amazing. Beautiful. Outrageous. The West. It's the best. 'Tis. E. Stewart Hall. I just had to read this because do you like soda bread? I do like soda bread. I make the best soda bread this side of Ireland. Well, you're gonna have to send me some now because I make soda bread because my dad made the best soda bread. He had the family recipe, and I make it now, and I do a pretty good job of it. I think it's pretty easy, and my only problem sometimes is cook time. Because I don't use my regular gas oven anymore. I use my convection oven. I have one of those Breville smart ovens I use it for everything. It's just because it just works. But it comes out pretty good. So tell me all about it. I mean, I think it's amazing that so many people F up soda bread when it literally has, flour, buttermilk, and baking soda. That's what's in it. Some salt. There's nothing else in it. I don't know why so many people goof that up, but they do. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Andrew Wokovich. I had to read that because soda bread is I might make some today because it's getting a bit of chill in the air with a cup of tea. This is unbelievable. Cats, cats, cats. When I had 3 cats, I used to go cats, 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 like the commercial. This is Andrew asleep with 3 cats. Wow. Well, at least we now know that Andrew won't be exempted from the army because he doesn't have flat feet. That's unbelievable. Thank you, Andrew. That was very telling. Dean McKenzie, plant shopping. Let's see little Dino. Plant shopping. Oh, okay. Those are gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Man, did I hate that song. Dino with a Tudor chrono. Let's have a look at that. Wow, that's pretty. Wow. Tudors are great if you have a big wrist because they come pretty large. Look at that. That looks great on you, killer. Wow. Wow. That's funny. The that attaches to, I mean, it's very much an oyster case, isn't it? It really truly is. Very much is. Beautiful, Dino. Fantastic. Fantastic, Dino. Fantastic. It's just fantastic. What else we got on the wrist today? Oh, we got that's 2 of the same. Okay. And then Dean McKenzie just got this photo in the wild today. Hey, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Dean, the gardening machine. What are we looking at exactly? Wow, this is cool. Oh, Sunday Mass, baby. There's the priest, and there's was that a Miata? Is that a Mazda? Lovely. I don't have the vestments, but I do in my AI version. And it's never too early, right? Oh, good on you, buddy boy. Now that my favorite Guinness place in New York City is gone, I don't know where to go for a Guinness. I guess I'd have to go see Hopper downtown. That would probably be that's I think that's way too much head on that. Can I just, first of all, can we talk about how much I absolutely hate the new Guinness glass? Does everyone in Ireland hate that glass? Can we not have the classic tulip back? What? I hate this etched fake. It just looks like it's trying to be fancier. And I read that they hired some PR company that said, well, you've got Waterford crystal, so you should have a glass that looks like it's kind of crystally, and it's like I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not saying that's not a good pint, but don't you think that's too much? I like a little bit of domage, but I like it to stop right about there. Just saying, just saying. But that's just me. And I want to, from all the Irish people out there, can you tell me, do you like the new Guinness glass? Are you guys fine with it? Because I'll shut my mouth if the actual Irish say I don't like the glass. I don't know. Ray sent me a video of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water, which is a video which I'll watch at my leisure. I'm a very big Deep Purple fan, as you all know. I've got a lot of stories. I've got my Ian Gillan story. Look at that, the Irish flag over the Atlantic Ocean in the west. Couldn't get more west than where this gentleman lives. It's the best of the west. Look at that. Amazing. Every day he gets to look at that. I'm envious of that. People are envious of me because I get to look out at the skyline of New York every day. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't like it. Sick of it. I'll come visit it every once in a while. That's as far as I'll go. Melly C with some Eminem madness. Eminem madness. Oh, hello, honey. Look at you having a snooze. Oh, sleepy lady. That's what I always used to say when Laverne was sleeping. I'd be like, hello, sleepy lady. Oh, a star. What a big superstar you are, Ladybug. Oh, my God. Amazing. Oh, and they're not eating you in Ohio. Oh, and there's Mork. Hey, Mork. I'm just amazed, guys. I cannot be more amazed at the everybody's. Yesterday, I got besieged with so much because everybody knows what a cat person I am. And listen, I'd go there with a now that because we're allowed to buy AR-15s in America, I feel like getting one and going to Springfield. But I know that it's bullshit because I saw all the sources. Everybody sent all the people that are into all that stuff. They believe all that shit. They sent me the same videos. Guys grilling chicken, and they're like, "Look, they're killing our cats." If it were true, I'd need to see it, and if it were true, I'd become a vigilante and become a maniac. Look at you, beautiful kids. Who would eat you? Why would anybody? Well, make me. I'd become the new Marvel superhero. I'd be Catman. Look at you, kids. Oh boy. Oh, Mork. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, you're so cute. You guys are babies. Thank you, Melly C. Always a pleasure to see the kids in the chat. Ray. Oh, it's a video, Ray. Ray sends me lots of videos. What do we got? Did I get this one already? I did. Carolyn Martin, Tuck time. Oh, this is Tuck. This is you're babysitting this guy, right? In her convalescence, she's taking care of business. Look at that cutie pie. Oh boy, I just want to smush you. How many TVs do you have watching football up there, lady? Holy crap! What are you, a betting office? Geez, she's an off track better. She's a bookmaker. She's a bookmaker. Are you a bookmaker? Carolyn Martin, Carlos Paggi. With some Yenna. Let's check it out. Amazing. Oh, that's great. That's such a handsome watch. What size is that? Oh, I like it. Dude, I like anything with orange on it because it's my favorite. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. I love that. Wow. Oh, look at that dial. Isn't that dial fantastic? Yeah. Yeah, E. Stewart Hall. It's all about perspective. We kill our beautiful cows and eat them. You're preaching to the choir, my friend. I haven't eaten an animal since I was a very young person, very young boy. I don't eat my friends. I just 39 millimeters. Is that right? Wow, it is gorgeous, man. I love this watch. Wow, it's got the whole Rolex Indices thing going on. But I love that. Look at that. That's a cool watch, buddy. Wow. I'm going to pin that because I want to look into that thing. I really like that watch. Nathaniel for the gallery. Here's a watch you don't get to see very often. The very, very rare and discontinued Yachtmaster 2. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Absolutely beautiful watch. He's all golded out. He's the Gilded Age. Nathaniel Gilded Hannon. Unbelievable. Because he's got so much stuff. Did you go to mass because you ran black socks? I'm just saying, you were obviously dressed up. I don't have any white socks. I have only black socks, and for like, my little gay peds, the ones that make you look like you're about to do a jazz interpretive dance. I have like all different cool colors. There's me on the screen. Hilarious. Thanks, Nathaniel. That watch I always thought that watch was stunning. I always did. People just don't get it, and that's okay. And Carolyn Martin, because of course oh my God, in heaven, you sent this to the gallery? Are you guys ready? We need to take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. Oh my God. Look at that. An appearance in real life. Look at her with her Vespa and her very, very handsome hubby. What a great shot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ciao. I'm going to ride my Vespa and go ciao, everyone. Ciao. Look at that. What a great way to close the Gallery of Bastards.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the
world. Kevin Landon says, April's mom's name is Sherry. Thanks for the good vibes. 5 surgeries in the last month. Cannot sneak in the good Irish to boot her spirits. Indeed. And she deserves it. Get well soon, honey. Ken Furby, Francis was caught out using the F word in private and was forced to apologize. Oh, yeah. Does it bother you? I know that you bat for the same team as I do. And you know what? That stuff doesn't bother me. I don't know why. I don't care. What did he say? Pinocchio? Is that what he said? Said something like that, right? I don't know. Like that kind of stuff. It depends. I've said this. Purpose, intent. That's what it means to me. If it's just said in a conversation, who cares? I don't care. It's all about the intent. If you use the words as ammunition, as weapons, then I'm not very happy about it. But other than that, it doesn't really get to me. It all depends. It all depends. He got called out. Everybody, you need to apologize. Everybody needs to apologize to me. Apologize. You need to apologize to me because my feelings are hurt right now. Just be a good person. I mean, the words that go on in my house are terrible, but I don't mean anybody any except for who. Here's an acronym for her. IWSGI. Guess what that means? That's all I have to say. Harry and Meghan on the Respect Our Privacy World Press Tour. Exactly. Harry and Meghan on the Respect Our Privacy World Tour. Fuck off. The two of them. Her especially. Jesus Christ. Marzio is in the Spagna area. I think there is 7 Campo. I traveled around Italy for almost 2 months last year, part of your grand tour. Lucky you, man. My grand tour is going to be my permanent tour. It's right there besides Gabriello, one of my favorite ristorante. Nice. Carolyn Martin says, absolutely brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gorgeous Panerai. We all know who that was for. Eastwood Hall's wearing his Longines VHP. Beautiful watch. Should we look that up? Longines VHP. Would be better if we had your picture, but we don't. But we'll have a look at it. Here's one. You share with me and I share with the world. Why is it not showing that? Chrome tab. There it is. These are great. I love these watches, man. They're so cool. So wearable. Yeah. No, I mean, which one? So many. That would probably be the one because I love the tapisserie on that. Look at that, $2,000. Amazing deal on watches. How dare you not wear a watch? Well, I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse watch. Now I am. At the start of my grand tour, says Panel Power, last year, I met a songwriter who composed two songs for Ed Sheeran in L'Hôtel en Rue des Beaux Arts in Paris. It's where Oscar Wilde died and where Jim Morrison and Bowie stayed. Oh, yeah. Because he's at Pierre Lachaise, right? Is he still there? I know that they were trying to take Jim Morrison out of there because they said it was causing too much shit. Kevin Hawthorne's in the room. Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Good afternoon to you, Kevin Hawthorne. Everybody remember, this guy pays it forward every day. He's the epitome of what we are in the bastard world. We look for other people's problems and how to solve them. Because you know what? We only go around once. Yeah. 2 out of 3 videos. Yeah. I have to download the video first, which I'll do. I'll do it, Ray Ray. Anything for you, my darling. Anything for you. It's just that I have to know ahead of time so I can download it. Otherwise, it just takes up my when it opens, it takes over my whole screen. Listen, things are not perfect. Panel Power, amazing images indeed. I might have to send you one. Let's have a soda bread bake-off. Listen, my soda bread, I make it for everybody in my family now, and it just, you just use some really great buttermilk. And, I know I'm going to make a statement here that's going to piss off a lot of Irish people. I do prefer it with currants in it. And I know that most Irish people like it just plain. It's just how my dad and my granny, he made both. You'd always get one loaf for this and one loaf for that. One thing that should never be put in a soda bread is caraway. That's an American affectation and it's gross. Dino says they look like Doc Martens, Dirk. Fashion police strike. I like Doc Martens. I've owned them. They're a cool rock and roll shoe. They're a rock and roll shoe. Everybody wore them from the Sex Pistols to Paul Stanley. Yow. Ow. Panel Power says I went snorkeling there. What a great place. Dockers. Doc Martens. Easterwood Hall. Mine is not easy. Cutting butter. 2 hours total. What? Why? Here's how I make soda bread. Ready? I think it's 400 grams of my, I mix brown flour with white flour. Put some salt in there. I put a teaspoon of baking soda in there. I put 14 ounces of buttermilk in there. I throw currants in there. And then I just use my hands and I claw it up. I throw it on the board. I make a nice little thing. I do the sign of the cross and poke out the fairies, and I put it in the oven, and that's it, and I'm done. You cut in butter. I mean, listen, I'll put butter on a lollipop. I'll put butter on my toothbrush, my spatulino. But it sounds good. Ray, Doc Martens shite. Solovere, proper Doc Martens. All right, we're going to talk about shoes. Just don't wear flip-flops. You can wear anything you want. I just don't want to see flip-flops. It was cold, but the weather was no rain. 80 degrees, my sister says. In Ireland today, in the West? Wow, crazy. E. Stewart Hall, Tudor, the brand of true Rolex fans. That's probably true. Ace Tudor, he likes it. Danny Guitar says, who cares? I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. Madam 3, Padam Power. Dirk just sent a photo of proper Doc Marten boots. Okay, all right. Listen, Ray, for you, I'm going to open up my mail again and go see what you sent me. Where were they? You sent me. I don't see it. Ray, hooker racing. Ray, no subject. Those are videos, right? No, I watched. You didn't. Where is it? Where? Just send you a photo of proper Doc Marten boots. I'm looking at my email right now, and I don't see you in there. I can actually pull this up because it doesn't show anybody's email addresses. See, look, Ray. Just so you know, I'm not fucking with you. Oh, look at that. Hey, I got a new Patreon. Hey, look out. Look at that, James Mikasic. Oh, thank you so much, James. Oh, my God. I'm going to add you to that right now. See, I don't have it, but send it to me. This show's still on. I'm still live, buddy. Oh, hold on. Let me get in there right now. Banners. Here's the ticker. I'm going to edit it right now. And to James. James, you're playing the game. C-I-C-H. Look at that. James Mikasic. I married a chich. My previous girlfriend was a chich. All over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Patreons. and I haven't put this on here in a while. Andrew Wolkowicz, Go Moto Soda. Where is Go Moto Soda? Where are you? You're still a Patreon and you're never on the show. I'm worried about you. Complicated time. Fergal McDermott, you're still in my heart, baby. You're not going anywhere. Nathaniel Hannon, Dana O'Malley, she's my girl. Lord Scotty H, Dean McKenzie, Al Benedetti, Angelo Minichello, Gasman 308, Danny LLL, Dave Fahrenheit 451, Dave Fitzsimons. Thank you, buddy. You know what I mean? Lady with the Wrench, Martian, Easy E, me, Chris on the Upper East Side, Drew B, Scott E. Love, Jocelyn Bittenbender, Ray, Nader Prince, Jonathan Banner, and James Mikachich. Oh my God. Amazing. Thank you so much. What a nice little thrill on a Sunday for that. You lovely. Oh, here it is. Ray, it's in the house now. Here we go. He's going to say these are proper. Okay. I had a pair of boots that were from the U.S. military that my dad gave me, and I wore them into the ground. Oh, yeah, those are nice. I like them. I have a pair of socks that look just like that. You're watching me on the HP laptop, the HP, I should say. H, because you're Irish. HP. Those look great. I want a pair of those, man. Those are cool. I don't have them handy here, but I have a pair of, and this is going to sound extremely fancy, but I have a pair of combat boots that are Tom Ford for Gucci from the 90s. I have two pairs of them back in the day when I actually had money and stuff. And they were on sale at Saks Fifth Avenue. And I think I bought Paul a pair. He never wore them, so I took them because we were roughly the same size. And then when I wore those out, I went and I found them. Now I buy them on eBay. But I've had these. I haven't done it in about 10 years. I found new in the box. And I absolutely love them. Those are great looking. I love them. I agree. Those are absolutely beautiful. Now, I will say this about my Doc Martens, because I wore them on stage. I had like the patent leathery kind. They were rubber. They were not leather in any way. The zippers all broke on them. So that was shite. It was absolute shite. Well, thank you, Ray. And I'm glad you clarified that. It's certainly worth it. I'm a serial sign crosser too. You can imagine the tennis elbow after Rome visits. Oh, geez, right. Carolyn Martin says, I'm sorry for everything I've done to everyone I've ever done it to. Yeah, me too. When F-word people are acting F-word always, it doesn't bother me when people use that word to describe them. Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. Yema makes nice looking tiny watches. Nice, okay. Everybody's liking that Yema. Me too. Eastwood holds up all about perspective. Oh, you said, yeah, we got there right. Dirk, I agree. It's a badly poured pint. Yeah, that was a shite pint, but I'm sure it tasted good, right? Panel Power says, I don't like that top heavy glass like a fart in an elevator. It's wrong on many levels. So the Irish, why won't Guinness acquiesce and give you guys back the pints? Because they haven't really I don't see those new pints here. I've only ever seen the real tulipy ones, so. That's good, JR Watch, going through a significant health issue. Appreciate if the gang can send best wishes. Keep up the good work. Oh, JR Watch, of course we will. Going through a significant health issue. Appreciate if the gang, man, that's what we're here for. This is the best Sunday Mass, especially. This is where the tried and true, the converted and the faithful, the real ones, they're all here today. And we're thinking about you. JR, send me an email. You know where to do that, right? It's right here at basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. Send me, and if you feel like sharing or you want to have a chat, just send me a message to my email. And this is also the email for the Gallery of Bashtards. If you want to share some of your life and some of your story, I'm the guy here to tell it. If you want to the world, it's anything you want to share, and I appreciate it so very much. And wishing you the best, man. 100%. Of course, that's why we're here. See, this is the gang, Betty. This is the gang, man. Sending you good vibes. All the boys and girls in the house, really lovely. They're the best. Yeah. Panel Power says that Jim Morrison's grave is now screened off with glass like some stolen museum piece. Why are people so stupid? He's dead. Can they respect the dead? Thanks. Carlos Paggy says, that's a cool shirt you're sporting, by the way. Well, thanks. I'm a polo kind of guy. I like polos. Softcore, Terracore, JR Watch, sending positive energy. See, Selena. See, this is why we're here, man. Because We share common, we're like disciples. We are, we might be imperfect and all those things, but we truly care about one another, and it's a beautiful thing. JR, they can't shoot you nor make you pregnant. I will light a candle for you, man. There you go. Melly C, feel better soon. JR, Andrew Wolkowicz, JR, best wishes for better days. This is my gang, man. I'm so proud of you all. You're the best people in the world. It's incredible. Yama, French, surprisingly good dive and tool launches. Best wishes for better days. You guys are the best, man. That's why I do the show, because I love you all. Thanks so much for joining us. Those are the Patreons who rule the world and keep this thing ticking. Takes a licking and it keeps on ticking, as they say. Guys, go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Hold the door open, say please and thank you. And always remember, when you encounter unkindness, you can't always know what that person is going through. They might be having a bad day, or maybe they're just, well, not on Sunday. Guys, go in peace to love and serve the Bash.